Everyone remembered the moment the water turned red. No one moved, no one spoke, and even the wind seemed to stop in fear. It was supposed to be a harmless school picnic by the pond, a place students used to throw stones, take selfies and clown around. But when Marcus pushed the new girl, Elena, into the piranha-filled water just to impress his friends, he thought she would scream, thrash and beg. He thought he'd laugh. Instead, he watched something no one in Oak Ridge High would ever forget. Because minutes later, it wasn't her screaming for help. It was him. Chapter 1. The girl who walked alone. Elena Alvarez walked into Oak Ridge High like a ghost entering a battlefield. She had moved from Brazil just 2 months earlier, and to her, the endless noise of chatter, lockers slamming and fluorescent lights meant only one thing: another place where she would not belong. She had been in 3 schools in the past 2 years, her family constantly moving after the accident that changed everything. She rarely spoke, not because she couldn't, but because speaking meant explaining. Explaining meant reopening wounds. So she walked alone, ate alone, studied alone. The students whispered about her shoes, her accent, and her silence. Some said she was weird, others said she was stuck up. But no one knew the truth. On her second day, Marcus and his friends noticed her. Marcus, the boy everyone pretended to admire and secretly feared. Father was a wealthy real estate developer. His clothes were always brand new, and his arrogance was the kind that dripped like oil from his voice. His friends followed him, not because they liked him, but because they wanted to stay safe from his bullying. He called them his crew, though they were just shields he enjoyed pushing around. Marcus spotted Elena sitting by herself in the cafeteria. She wasn't eating, she was quietly sketching something in her notebook. He approached with his usual smirk, tossing his apple up and down. "Hey, new girl," he said loud enough for everyone to hear. "You mute or something?" Elena didn't look up, she just shaded another line in her drawing. Marcus leaned in closer. "I'm talking to you, or you only speak fish language." His friends laughed. Elena lifted her eyes to meet his, not angry, just tired. She slowly closed her book and stood up. For a moment, no one spoke. Marcus thought she would storm away or mumble a weak response. Instead, she simply walked past him, giving him no reaction at all. The cafeteria exploded with comments, laughter, whispers. How did she ignore Marcus? She must be crazy. That moment planted a seed of rage inside him. Ignoring Marcus was worse than insulting him. It meant he didn't matter, and that was something Marcus couldn't tolerate. Over the following weeks, he made Elena his target. He bumped her shoulder in hallways, threw gum wrappers onto her desk, and once even kicked her chair so she fell. He called her Piranha Girl because she was from Brazil. Other students repeated it because they thought it was funny. Elena never fought back. She never cried. She just picked up her things, stood up, and carried on. But her silence didn't mean weakness. It meant memory. She remembered another pond, a different one back in Brazil, a sudden storm, the fishing trip with her brother Miguel, the boat flipping, the screaming, the thrashing, the water turning red. Everyone said she should be dead. They said she survived by miracle. But the truth was darker. She survived because she did something no one should have to do at 13 years old, and she carried that memory like a stone in her chest every single day. The school picnic came on a sunny Friday morning. It was meant to be fun, food, games, and laughter. Students gathered at Riverbend Park, where a large pond glistened like polished glass. Teachers warned everyone not to swim. Signs stood at every corner. Danger, piranhas, do not enter. Marcus grinned when he saw the sign. Perfect. He whispered to his friends, "Let's see if Piranha Girl can swim." Elena sat under a tree, sketching as always. She wanted peace. Nature made her feel safe until the footsteps came. Marcus approached with 3 of his friends, pretending to joke, to bump into her backpack, to nudge her. It started small. "Draw me," Marcus said. "Maybe make me look like your fish friends." She ignored him again. His face twisted. He grabbed her notebook, lifting it above her reach. "What do you do, fish girl? Draw dead people?" A murmuring crowd gathered. Students circled them, eager for entertainment. Marcus flipped through her pages and froze. Inside were drawings of the accident she survived, the river, hands reaching out of the water, a boy sinking beneath teeth and darkness. He didn't know what he was looking at, but he mocked anyway. "What is this, drama? Oh, someone died in the water, huh?" He smirked. Maybe the piranhas wanted a real meal. That was the first time Elena's hand shook. Marcus didn't notice. He grabbed her wrist. "Come on, let's take a swim. Maybe they'll remember you." She pulled back. "Marcus." "Don't." The way she said his name, calm, serious, grave, made his friends uneasy. But Marcus only smiled wider. "Oh, now she speaks." The crowd laughed. He shoved her once, lightly. She stepped back, then harder. She stumbled, then one more final push, and she fell. She hit the water with a splash. Ripples spread fast. Everyone screamed. Teachers ran. Students backed away. Marcus laughed. That was his last laugh of the day.